Before starting to listen to this book, please subscribe to our channel to support this channel and give the chance to upload more books for bookworms. Blueprint for a New You: Master the Art of Personal Transformation. Written by Avalini Vale. Audiobook by ReadRealm. Introduction: The Power of Transformation. Life has a way of moving quickly, and often, we find ourselves stuck in a routine, disconnected from the person we once dreamed of becoming. It's easy to feel unfulfilled, overwhelmed, or simply dissatisfied with where we are. Perhaps you found yourself asking, is this really it? Or why am I not where I want to be? The truth is, feeling stuck is a universal experience, and it often stems from a disconnect between our current reality and the life we truly desire. This feeling of dissatisfaction isn't just a passing moment, it's a signal. A sign that change is not only possible, but necessary. Rebuilding yourself isn't about pretending your past or present doesn't matter, it's about acknowledging where you are and making a conscious choice to move forward. Personal transformation is the art of shedding old patterns, beliefs, and habits that no longer serve you. It's about creating space for growth, healing, and ultimately stepping into a new version of yourself that aligns with your deepest desires and values. This is what rebuilding yourself is all about: finding the courage to leave behind what holds you back and embracing the person you are meant to become. In this book, I'll guide you through a proven blueprint for personal transformation. Think of it as a roadmap, not only to understanding who you are but to becoming the version of yourself that you've always dreamed of. You will discover how to recognize and change limiting beliefs, set meaningful goals, develop resilience in the face of challenges, and build habits that truly support the life you want to create. More importantly, you'll learn how to overcome the obstacles that have been keeping you from moving forward, whether they're internal doubts, external setbacks, or a simple lack of direction. My own journey of transformation is one that I hold dear. I, too, once felt lost and disconnected from the person I wanted to be. Through self-reflection, hard work, and a commitment to change, I found my own blueprint for a new life, one that was more aligned with my values and dreams. It wasn't an easy process, but it was worth every step. This book is my gift to you, a guide to unlocking your true potential. Together, we'll dive into actionable steps that will allow you to rebuild yourself from the inside out and create a life you love. Are you ready to transform? Let's get started. Chapter 1: Understanding Yourself, the first step to transformation. Before you can rebuild yourself, you first need to understand who you are. This step may sound simple, but it's one of the most crucial phases of personal transformation. Without self-awareness, you're like an architect trying to design a building without a blueprint. You might have great ideas, but without a clear understanding of the foundation you're building on, things are bound to crumble. The importance of self-awareness. Self-awareness is the ability to understand your own thoughts, emotions, strengths, weaknesses, values, and life patterns. It's about peeling back the layers of your life to recognize what's really driving you, what's holding you back, and where you have room to grow. The more aware you are of who you truly are, the easier it becomes to make intentional changes. For example, if you don't recognize that you have a tendency to procrastinate under pressure, how can you possibly tackle that habit? Or if you don't understand why you react defensively in certain situations, how can you respond in a more constructive way? Understanding your strengths and weaknesses gives you the power to play to your strengths and work on areas that need improvement. The mirror test. One of the hardest, yet most important, parts of personal growth is looking inward and confronting the uncomfortable truths about yourself. This is what I like to call the mirror test. Imagine standing in front of a mirror, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and asking yourself some tough questions. What am I avoiding? What beliefs do I hold that are no longer serving me? How have my past experiences shaped the way I respond to challenges? These questions may bring up feelings of discomfort, but it's in these moments of vulnerability that you will uncover the deepest insights. It's tempting to stay in denial or to sweep things under the rug, but true transformation only happens when you face the parts of yourself that need attention. Remember, no growth ever came from comfort zones. By facing these hard truths, you'll be able to dismantle the negative patterns that have held you back and start rebuilding. Building emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is another key aspect of self-awareness that is often overlooked. EQ is your ability to understand and manage your own emotions, as well as recognize and influence the emotions of others. High emotional intelligence means you are in control of your reactions, instead of letting your emotions control you. For example, instead of reacting angrily to a stressful situation, someone with high EQ might take a step back, assess the situation calmly, and choose a more measured response. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings or ignoring them. It means acknowledging them, understanding where they're coming from, and learning how to use them to guide your actions, rather than allowing them to take over. Building emotional intelligence starts with self-reflection. Start noticing your emotional responses in different situations. Are you quick to anger? Do you shut down when you're feeling overwhelmed? Being aware of your emotional patterns will help you make intentional decisions about how to handle your emotions in the future. Reflective exercises. Now that we've discussed the importance of self-awareness and emotional intelligence, it's time to put this into practice with some reflective exercises. These exercises will help you assess where you are in your journey and identify areas that need improvement. 1. Life inventory. Write down the key areas of your life: relationships, career, health, personal growth, etc. Reflect on each one. What's going well? What's not? Be honest with yourself and don't shy away from the things you'd rather not face. 2. Emotional diary. For 1 week, keep a daily journal of your emotions. Write down how you felt throughout the day, especially in moments of stress or frustration. What triggered those emotions? Did you react in a way you were proud of? This will help you begin to recognize emotional patterns and areas where you might want to make adjustments. 3. Strengths and weaknesses list. Take a moment to list your strengths and weaknesses. Be as objective as possible and avoid self-judgment. Recognizing your strengths helps you leverage them for success, while acknowledging your weaknesses is the first step in addressing them. Real-life example. Let me share the story of Mia, a woman who went through a transformative journey of self-awareness. Mia was a successful project manager at a large corporation, but she constantly felt stressed and overwhelmed. She struggled with perfectionism and often became frustrated when things didn't go exactly as planned. Mia knew she needed to change, but wasn't sure where to begin. Through self-reflection, Mia realized that her perfectionism was rooted in deep-seated fear of failure, something she'd carried from childhood. She was always striving for the approval of others and feared disappointing her peers. By acknowledging this, she was able to challenge her beliefs and begin to shift her mindset. Mia worked on managing her perfectionism by practicing mindfulness and reframing failure as a learning opportunity. Over time, she built a more balanced approach to her work, and this not only relieved her stress but also improved her relationships and overall happiness. Mia's story is a powerful reminder that transformation begins with self-awareness. When she took the time to understand her fears and emotional triggers, she was able to make meaningful changes in her life. Just like Mia, you too have the power to redefine your self-awareness and start your journey of rebuilding. In this chapter, we've laid the foundation for your personal transformation. By becoming more self-aware, understanding your emotions, and engaging in reflective practices, you're on the path to mastering the art of rebuilding yourself. The next step: learning to break free from old patterns and building a solid foundation for your new life. But first, take a moment to pause and reflect. The more you understand about yourself, the more empowered you'll be to create the life you truly desire. Chapter 2: Clarifying your vision, the blueprint for your new life. When you're ready to rebuild yourself, the first step is to get clear on what you want to build. It's like setting the foundation for a new home. Without a blueprint, you'll have no clear direction, and the result won't be what you truly desire. This chapter is all about helping you clarify your vision for the future, so you can set yourself on a path toward a life that feels purposeful and aligned with your values. Defining your true desires. The first part of this process is understanding what you truly want out of life. This is often where people get stuck because, in the hustle of daily life, it's easy to lose touch with our deepest desires. We can get so wrapped up in what others expect from us or in fulfilling obligations that we forget to ask ourselves, what do I really want? To help clarify your desires, start by breaking down different aspects of your life. Career. What kind of work do you want to do? Do you want to climb the corporate ladder, start your own business, or do something creative? Think about what truly excites you and makes you feel fulfilled. Relationships. What type of relationships do you want to nurture? Do you want more meaningful friendships? Are you seeking a deep, loving partnership? Or perhaps you want to improve your relationship with yourself? Health. What does a healthy life look like for you? Is it being fit and active? Eating nourishing foods? Managing stress better? Define what health means on your terms. Personal growth. What personal qualities do you want to develop? Do you wish to become more confident, patient, disciplined, or resilient? Personal growth might also involve learning new skills or pursuing new passions. When you begin to break these down, you'll start to get a clearer sense of what is truly important to you. This will lay the foundation for creating your new life. Setting clear goals. Once you have a clearer sense of your desires, it's time to translate them into actionable goals. Having goals gives you direction and provides a measurable way to track your progress. But not just any goals will do. To truly build the life you want, you need to make sure your goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound, also known as SMART goals. Let's break this down. Specific. What exactly do you want to achieve? The more specific you are, the easier it will be to take action. Measurable. How will you track your progress? Make sure you can measure your success along the way. Attainable. Are your goals realistic given your current resources and circumstances? Challenge yourself, but don't set yourself up for failure. Realistic. Ensure that your goals are in alignment with your abilities and the time you have available. Time-bound. Set a timeline for achieving your goals. Without a deadline, it's easy to put things off indefinitely. For example, if your vision is to get in better shape, a SMART goal might look like this: I will lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months by exercising 3 times a week and following a balanced diet. It's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and has a clear deadline. By setting SMART goals, you create a clear path forward, making your vision of the future not just a vague idea but a concrete plan of action. Visualizing your new you. Visualization is a powerful tool for creating your new life. It's not just about seeing things in your mind's eye, but about feeling what it will be like when you've achieved your goals. Visualization taps into the power of the subconscious mind, helping you stay focused and motivated as you work toward your vision. Start by closing your eyes and imagining the life you want to build. Picture yourself in your ideal career, surrounded by supportive relationships, feeling healthy, vibrant, and confident. Visualize yourself handling challenges with ease and celebrating your successes along the way. The more vivid and real you make this visualization, the more you align your actions with your desired outcome. Visualization isn't just a passive practice, it's an active tool that helps you manifest the life you want by priming your brain to recognize opportunities and take inspired action. The more you practice, the more your vision will feel attainable, and the more driven you will be to make it your reality. Mind mapping your life. Another great tool to clarify your vision is mind mapping. This creative exercise helps you visually organize your thoughts and ideas. Start with a blank sheet of paper and write "My vision" in the center. From there, draw branches that represent different areas of your life: career, relationships, health, and personal growth. Under each branch, jot down specific goals, desires, and dreams you have for that area. As you continue adding more branches and sub-branches, you'll start to see patterns and connections between different areas of your life. For example, you might realize that improving your health will give you more energy for your career goals, or that fostering better relationships will help you feel more supported in your personal growth. Mind mapping is an excellent way to gain clarity and structure for your vision. It will not only help you see the bigger picture but also allow you to break down your vision into smaller, more achievable parts. Overcoming doubts. As you begin to clarify your vision and set your goals, it's normal for self-doubt and uncertainty to creep in. You might ask yourself, "Can I really achieve this? Or what if I fail?" These doubts are a natural part of the transformation process, but they don't have to stop you. To overcome self-doubt, start by acknowledging it. Don't try to push it away. Ask yourself why you're feeling uncertain. Are these doubts rooted in past experiences or fears? Often, self-doubt is a reflection of old stories we tell ourselves, and it's important to challenge these stories. Remind yourself of your strengths, past successes, and the tools you've gathered to help you move forward. Surround yourself with positive influences, whether through supportive friends, mentors, or inspirational books. When you feel doubt creeping in, remind yourself that transformation takes time and persistence. Every step forward is progress, and even setbacks can offer valuable lessons. By addressing your doubts head-on and replacing negative thoughts with affirmations and encouragement, you'll build resilience and confidence, which are essential for making your vision a reality. As you move forward in your transformation, remember that clarity is key. Defining your desires, setting smart goals, visualizing your success, and mapping out a clear plan are the first steps in creating your new life. As you continue to develop and refine your vision, you'll be building the foundation for your personal transformation, one that is aligned with your true purpose and aspirations. Keep moving forward, and remember that the blueprint for your new life starts with you. Chapter 3: Breaking Down Old Habits, Overcoming Negative Patterns. As you embark on the journey to rebuild yourself, you'll quickly realize that one of the most significant challenges is breaking free from old habits and negative patterns. These patterns are often ingrained in our daily lives, shaping the way we think, feel, and act. But if you're serious about personal transformation, it's crucial to confront these patterns head-on and replace them with healthier, more empowering habits. This chapter will guide you through the process of identifying, breaking, and reprogramming those old habits, so you can move forward and create the life you desire. Identifying limiting beliefs. At the heart of many negative patterns lie limiting beliefs. These are beliefs we've adopted over time, often unconsciously, that hold us back from achieving our potential. They could be anything from "I'm not good enough" to "I'll never be successful," or even "I'm just not the type of person who can make a change." These beliefs are often rooted in past experiences, societal conditioning, or early childhood messages, and they create a mental barrier that prevents us from moving forward. One of the first steps in overcoming these limiting beliefs is to identify them. This can be difficult because they often feel like the truth. But by examining the recurring thoughts you have about yourself and your abilities, you'll start to uncover patterns. Ask yourself, what do I believe about myself that might be holding me back? What do I believe about success or failure? Keep in mind that these beliefs are not facts, but learned patterns that can be unlearned. Breaking the cycle. Once you've identified your limiting beliefs, it's time to break the cycle. The key to this is recognizing when you're falling into familiar patterns of negative behavior. These patterns often show up in the form of procrastination, self-sabotage, or repeating the same mistakes over and over again. You might find yourself thinking, I'm just not cut out for this, or this always happens to me, and then act accordingly, reinforcing the belief. The trick is to interrupt this cycle as soon as you notice it. This requires self-awareness and mindfulness. When you catch yourself engaging in a negative thought or behavior, pause for a moment. Acknowledge it without judgment. Instead of letting it dictate your actions, choose a new response. For example, if you're procrastinating on a project, instead of letting that inner voice say, I'm too overwhelmed to start, you could tell yourself, I'll take one small step right now. Breaking the cycle doesn't require perfection, it just requires a willingness to change course in the moment. Reprogramming your mindset. Reprogramming your mindset is an essential part of transforming your life. If you want to break free from old habits, you need to replace them with new, empowering ones. This is where techniques like affirmations, visualization, and journaling come into play. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself, helping to rewire your brain. For example, if you've always believed that you're not good enough, an affirmation like, I am worthy of success and happiness can begin to shift your mindset. Say it with conviction, and over time, your subconscious will start to believe it. Visualization is another powerful tool. Take time each day to vividly imagine yourself living the life you want. Picture yourself achieving your goals, feeling confident, and moving past the obstacles that once held you back. This will help you to internalize the vision of the person you want to become. Journaling is one of the most effective ways to work through limiting beliefs. Writing allows you to process your thoughts and emotions, giving you clarity. You can journal about what you're struggling with, what beliefs are holding you back, and how you can change them. Journaling is also a great way to track your progress and celebrate your wins along the way, no matter how small they may seem. These techniques help reprogram your subconscious mind, which is where many of your habits are formed. With consistent practice, you'll begin to notice that your thoughts and beliefs shift toward a more positive, growth-oriented mindset. Dealing with resistance. Change is difficult. It's uncomfortable, and it often feels like you're swimming against the current. Resistance to change is natural because your brain is hardwired to seek familiarity and avoid discomfort. When you try to break old habits and introduce new ones, your mind will naturally resist, often in the form of fear, doubt, or procrastination. Understanding that resistance is part of the process can help you manage it. Instead of getting discouraged or frustrated, recognize that resistance is a sign that you're on the right track. It means you're pushing past your comfort zone, and that's where real transformation happens. When resistance arises, be gentle with yourself. Acknowledge it, but don't give in. Ask yourself, what am I really afraid of? Often, the fear is irrational or based on a past experience. Once you recognize the resistance, reframe it as a sign of growth and keep moving forward, even if it's just one small step at a time. Practical tools. Now that we've talked about the theory behind overcoming limiting beliefs and breaking negative patterns, it's time for some practical tools that you can start using today. 1. Daily affirmations. Start each day with a positive affirmation that challenges a limiting belief. Write it down, say it out loud, and repeat it throughout the day. For example, I am capable of achieving my goals, or I embrace change with confidence. 2. Mindfulness practice. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes each day for mindfulness. Sit quietly and observe your thoughts without judgment. When negative thoughts or old patterns emerge, gently redirect your focus back to the present moment. This will help you build awareness and break the cycle of automatic reactions. 3. Behavior tracking. For 1 week, track your daily habits. Write down when you engage in negative behaviors, like procrastination, self-doubt, or fear, and identify the triggers. Knowing your patterns will help you interrupt them and choose a healthier response. 4. Reframe negative thoughts. Whenever you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and ask, is this thought helping me or hindering me? Reframe it in a positive light. For example, if you think, "I'll never be able to do this," reframe it as, "I am learning and improving every day." 5. Celebrate small wins. Break the cycle of negative behavior by celebrating every small success along the way. Even if you only took one positive action that day, acknowledge it. Celebrate your progress and use it as motivation to continue. Breaking down old habits and overcoming negative patterns is not easy, but it is the key to rebuilding yourself. By identifying limiting beliefs, interrupting negative cycles, reprogramming your mindset, and managing resistance, you'll pave the way for lasting transformation. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about persistence. Keep moving forward, and over time, those new empowering habits will become second nature. Chapter 4. Building a strong foundation, mind, body, and soul alignment. As you continue on your journey of personal transformation, one of the most crucial steps is to build a strong foundation, one that integrates and aligns your mind, body, and soul. Just as a house needs a solid foundation to stand strong, your personal transformation needs balance and harmony in all areas of your life. When these three aspects of yourself are in sync, you create a life that is not only sustainable but also thriving. In this chapter, we'll explore how to align your mind, body, and soul to lay the groundwork for lasting change. The connection between mind and body. We often hear the phrase, "a healthy mind in a healthy body," and for good reason. The connection between our physical health and mental clarity is deep and undeniable. Your body doesn't just carry you through life, it affects your thoughts, emotions, and overall well-being. When your body is healthy and strong, it directly impacts your mental state, helping you to think clearly, stay focused, and handle challenges with greater ease. Similarly, a positive and clear mindset has the power to influence your physical health, making it easier for you to take care of yourself, exercise, and make healthier choices. A common barrier many face when trying to improve themselves is neglecting one aspect of their well-being over another. For example, someone may be dedicated to improving their mental health but forget to nurture their physical health, or they might focus so much on their fitness routine that their mental health and self-awareness get overlooked. To rebuild yourself, it's essential to address both the mind and body, as they work together to create a balanced, vibrant life. Prioritizing mental health. One of the first steps in aligning your mind and body is prioritizing mental health. Too often, we overlook our emotional and psychological needs, especially when life gets busy. Stress, anxiety, and overwhelm can have a profound impact on how we view ourselves and the world around us. But managing your mental health is just as vital as maintaining physical health. Stress management is at the core of a healthy mindset. When stress goes unmanaged, it can cloud our thinking, affect our decision-making, and lead to feelings of helplessness or frustration. To combat this, it's essential to create strategies for reducing stress in your life. One simple technique is practicing deep breathing exercises. Take 5 minutes each day to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and focus on calming your thoughts. This can help reset your nervous system and clear the mental fog that often accompanies stress. Anxiety is another common mental health challenge. To address anxiety, focus on techniques that promote relaxation, such as mindfulness and meditation. By practicing being in the present moment, you can reduce anxiety by letting go of worries about the future. If you struggle with staying focused or clear-headed, consider mindfulness practices that teach you to bring your attention to the here and now, allowing distractions to fade into the background. Developing clarity is another important aspect of mental health. When your mind is cluttered, it's difficult to make decisions, solve problems, or move forward in any meaningful way. Journaling is a powerful tool for gaining mental clarity. By writing out your thoughts and feelings, you create space in your mind and can better understand what's truly important to you. This practice not only clears mental clutter but also encourages self-reflection and insight. Physical health routines. Just as mental health is vital, so too is physical health. Our bodies are the vehicles through which we experience life, and if we want to make lasting changes, we need to ensure that our bodies are strong, resilient, and well cared for. Exercise is the foundation of physical health. Regular physical activity boosts your mood, sharpens your mind, and gives you the energy to face the challenges of each day. It also increases the production of endorphins, your body's natural feel-good chemicals, helping you to feel more positive and motivated. Whether it's yoga, walking, weightlifting, or dancing, find an exercise routine that works for you and make it a consistent part of your day. Nutrition plays an equally crucial role. You can't expect your body or mind to perform at their best if you're not fueling them with the right nutrients. Eating a balanced diet full of whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats provides the energy your body needs to thrive. Avoid processed foods and excess sugar, which can leave you feeling sluggish, mentally foggy, and emotionally unbalanced. Remember, what you eat directly impacts how you feel and think. Rest is the final pillar of physical health. Getting enough sleep each night is essential for both your mind and body to recharge. Sleep plays a critical role in your physical recovery and cognitive function. Lack of sleep can cause irritability, poor concentration, and even contribute to physical ailments. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night to allow your body and brain to reset and recover. Spiritual or personal growth practices. While physical and mental health are essential, nurturing your soul is equally important. The soul is the part of you that connects to something greater than yourself, whether that's a spiritual belief, a sense of purpose, or a connection to the universe. Personal growth practices that focus on your soul help you expand your self-awareness, build resilience, and tap into a deeper sense of fulfillment. Meditation is one of the most effective tools for nurturing the soul. It allows you to connect with your inner self, quiet the mind, and gain perspective. Start with just a few minutes a day, focusing on your breath or repeating a mantra. As you practice, you'll develop a deeper sense of calm and clarity, which can help you feel more aligned with your true desires and purpose. Mindfulness is another practice that supports both personal growth and alignment with your soul. By staying present in each moment and fully experiencing your life, you can enhance your sense of gratitude, inner peace, and connection. Mindfulness encourages you to live intentionally, making conscious choices that reflect your values and vision for the future. Journaling is also a tool for expanding self-awareness and nourishing your soul. When you journal, you tap into your subconscious mind, uncovering hidden thoughts, desires, and patterns. Writing allows you to explore your emotions, track your progress, and gain clarity about who you truly are. Over time, journaling can deepen your understanding of yourself and help you move closer to your ideal life. Actionable steps. Now that we've explored the importance of aligning your mind, body, and soul, let's dive into some actionable steps you can take to build a strong foundation. 1. Create a daily routine. Develop a daily practice that integrates all three aspects: mind, body, and soul. Start with a morning routine that includes a moment of mindfulness, a healthy breakfast, and a short exercise session. This sets the tone for the rest of your day. 2. Set clear intentions. Every day, set clear intentions for how you want to show up in the world. This could be as simple as deciding to practice patience, focus, or gratitude. Write these intentions down in your journal and revisit them throughout the day. 3. Move your body. Incorporate physical activity into your daily life. Whether it's stretching, walking, or doing a full workout, commit to moving your body each day. Your body is your vehicle for transformation, so treat it with care. 4. Practice self-reflection. Set aside time each day to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Use journaling to explore your feelings and identify any areas that need attention. Reflect on your successes, as well as the challenges you face, and use this insight to guide your next steps. 5. Rest and recharge. Prioritize sleep and rest. Aim for a consistent sleep schedule and make sure you're getting the rest you need to feel rejuvenated. Rest is as important as any other part of your routine. By nurturing your mind, body, and soul in harmony, you'll create a strong foundation for personal transformation. This holistic approach will not only help you feel more balanced, but will also allow you to tap into your true potential as you continue your journey of rebuilding yourself. Chapter 5. Developing resilience, embracing challenges and setbacks. Personal transformation is not a straight path. It's filled with twists, turns, and bumps along the way. The journey to rebuilding yourself often requires confronting challenges and overcoming setbacks. One of the most powerful traits you can develop as part of your transformation is resilience. But what exactly is resilience, and how can you cultivate it in your life? Understanding resilience. Resilience is your ability to bounce back from adversity, face challenges head-on, and keep moving forward despite obstacles. It's not about avoiding difficulties, but rather how you respond to them. Resilience allows you to stay focused on your goals even when life gets hard. It helps you persevere through failure, frustration, and disappointment, ultimately allowing you to grow stronger as a result. Building resilience is essential for personal transformation because change is rarely easy. There will be moments when you feel stuck, discouraged, or tempted to quit. But if you develop resilience, you'll have the strength to push through those hard times and keep progressing toward the life you desire. It's not about being perfect or never facing challenges, it's about how you handle them and how you rise up after you fall. Embracing failure as a teacher. One of the biggest roadblocks to personal growth is our fear of failure. We tend to view setbacks as signs that we aren't good enough or capable of achieving our goals. However, this mindset holds us back and prevents us from truly learning and growing. To build resilience, you must change your perspective on failure. Instead of seeing failure as something to avoid or be ashamed of, embrace it as a teacher. Every failure carries with it a lesson, an opportunity to learn, adjust, and do better next time. When you fail, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? What went wrong, and what can I do differently in the future? When you approach setbacks with curiosity and a willingness to learn, you shift from a mindset of defeat to one of growth and possibility. Failure is an essential part of the transformation process. Without it, we wouldn't know what doesn't work, and we wouldn't be able to build the skills and wisdom necessary for success. Learn to see failures not as dead ends, but as stepping stones on your journey. The power of persistence. Persistence is a key component of resilience. It's the ability to keep going even when things get tough, when progress feels slow, and when you're not seeing immediate results. Transformation takes time, and it requires consistent effort. The road to a new you won't always be easy, but persistence allows you to keep pushing forward even when the going gets rough. One way to build persistence is by breaking down your goals into smaller, manageable steps. When you focus on daily actions instead of obsessing over long-term outcomes, you create a sense of accomplishment and momentum. By taking small steps every day, you stay motivated and build resilience as you see progress, even if it's incremental. Remember, setbacks don't mean you're failing, they simply mean you need to adjust your approach or keep trying. The key is to keep going, no matter what. Persistence is about maintaining your focus, adjusting your strategies when necessary, and believing that you are capable of achieving your vision, even if it takes time. Building mental toughness. Mental toughness is the ability to stay calm, focused, and motivated in the face of stress or adversity. It's the mental strength to persevere through difficult situations and maintain your composure, no matter what comes your way. The good news is that mental toughness isn't something you're born with, it's something that can be cultivated through practice and intentional effort. One of the most powerful tools for building mental toughness is positive self-talk. The way you talk to yourself influences your ability to bounce back from setbacks. When challenges arise, avoid negative or self-critical thoughts that undermine your confidence. Instead, practice encouraging and affirming thoughts that remind you of your capabilities. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll never be able to do this," try saying, "This is tough, but I am capable of figuring it out." Visualization is another tool that can help you build resilience. Visualizing yourself succeeding in the face of adversity strengthens your belief in your ability to overcome challenges. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself navigating obstacles and achieving your goals. See yourself handling difficult situations with calm, focus, and confidence. This mental rehearsal prepares you to face real-life challenges with a sense of readiness. Additionally, tracking your progress is essential for building mental toughness. Sometimes, when we face setbacks, it can feel like we're not getting anywhere. But by keeping track of your progress, whether it's through journaling, goal charts, or a success journal, you can look back and see how far you've come. This reminds you that transformation is happening, even if it feels slow at times. Real-life example: overcoming adversity. To demonstrate the power of resilience, let me share a story of someone who faced adversity and overcame it to achieve success. Meet Sarah, a woman who dreamed of becoming a successful entrepreneur. She had always wanted to start her own business, but fear and self-doubt kept holding her back. After years of thinking about it, Sarah decided to take the leap and launched her own online store. But things didn't go smoothly. Within the first few months, Sarah faced a series of setbacks. Her website crashed, her inventory didn't sell as expected, and she received harsh criticism from customers. At one point, she almost gave up. She questioned whether she was cut out for entrepreneurship and felt like a failure. But instead of giving up, Sarah decided to embrace these challenges as learning experiences. She reworked her business plan, listened to customer feedback, and found new ways to market her products. She also worked on building her resilience by practicing positive self-talk, setting smaller, achievable goals, and visualizing herself running a successful business. Over time, her persistence paid off. Sarah's business began to grow, and she achieved the success she had always dreamed of. Sarah's story is a reminder that resilience is key to achieving your goals. The road to transformation is often bumpy, but it's through persistence, embracing failure, and building mental toughness that you'll find the strength to keep going. Remember, setbacks are not the end of the road, they are opportunities to learn, grow, and come back stronger than before. As you continue your journey of transformation, remember that resilience is one of your greatest allies. Embrace the challenges, learn from the setbacks, and persist with the belief that your new life is just on the other side of your efforts. Chapter 6: Cultivating a Growth Mindset, Unlocking Unlimited Potential. When it comes to personal transformation, one of the most powerful shifts you can make is in your mindset. The way you think about yourself, your abilities, and the world around you determines the level of success you can achieve. A growth mindset is the key to unlocking your unlimited potential. But what exactly is a growth mindset, and how does it influence personal transformation? Fixed versus growth mindset. The concept of a growth mindset comes from the work of psychologist Carol Dweck. She discovered that people generally fall into one of two categories: those with a fixed mindset and those with a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents are set in stone. People with a fixed mindset tend to see challenges as obstacles and failures as reflections of their inherent limitations. They avoid situations where they might not succeed and often give up when faced with difficulties because they believe their capabilities are fixed. In contrast, a growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, hard work, and learning. People with a growth mindset embrace challenges, view failure as an opportunity to learn, and understand that progress is made through effort and persistence. They are open to feedback and believe they can improve over time. For personal transformation to truly take root, you need to cultivate a growth mindset. It's essential for moving past limitations, trying new things, and evolving into the person you want to be. When you embrace a growth mindset, you unlock the potential to transform your life, because you'll no longer see obstacles as roadblocks, but rather as stepping stones on your journey to success. Overcoming self-limiting thoughts. One of the biggest obstacles to personal growth is the self-imposed limitations we place on ourselves. How many times have you caught yourself thinking things like, "I'm not good enough, I'll never be able to do this," or "that's just not for me"? These negative, self-limiting thoughts can create walls that hold you back from pursuing your goals and achieving your true potential. The first step in overcoming these limiting beliefs is to become aware of them. Often, these thoughts are so ingrained in our minds that we don't even notice them. But once you recognize when you're thinking these negative thoughts, you can start to challenge them. Ask yourself questions like, "Why do I believe this?" or "Is this really true?" Most of the time, you'll find that these beliefs are not based on facts but on assumptions or past experiences that don't define who you are today. To break free from self-limiting thoughts, practice reframing. Reframing is the process of taking a negative thought and transforming it into a positive or neutral one. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm not good at this," you could reframe it to, "I'm still learning, and with practice, I'll improve." By consistently reframing your thoughts, you begin to shift your mindset toward growth and possibility. Learning to adapt. Adaptability is a crucial part of cultivating a growth mindset. Life is unpredictable, and no one's journey is without its ups and downs. To succeed in personal transformation, you must learn to embrace change and adapt to new circumstances. Challenges are a natural part of growth, and the ability to adapt allows you to stay focused on your goals, even when things don't go as planned. When you face a setback or obstacle, don't see it as a sign to quit. Instead, ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" Feedback, whether from others or from your own experiences, is invaluable. It provides you with the information you need to adjust your approach and improve your performance. When you shift your perspective from frustration to learning, you open yourself up to new opportunities for growth. Being adaptable also means being willing to let go of old habits, beliefs, or ways of thinking that no longer serve you. As you progress on your journey of personal transformation, you may find that some of the things you used to rely on no longer fit your new vision. Letting go of outdated mindsets or behaviors is part of embracing your growth and creating space for the new version of yourself to emerge. Taking calculated risks. A key component of a growth mindset is taking risks. Stepping outside of your comfort zone is essential for growth because it forces you to challenge your limitations and develop new skills. If you want to become the best version of yourself, you have to be willing to face uncertainty and embrace discomfort. However, taking risks doesn't mean being reckless. It's about taking calculated risks, those that are aligned with your goals and vision. For example, if your goal is to become a better public speaker, a calculated risk might be volunteering to speak at a community event, even though you're nervous. It's a risk because you don't know exactly how it will go, but it's calculated because it brings you closer to your goal of becoming more confident in public speaking. When you take risks, you learn and grow. Even if the outcome isn't what you expected, you gain valuable experience that helps you adapt and improve. With each risk, you get one step closer to mastering the art of transformation. Practical exercises. Now that you understand the importance of cultivating a growth mindset, it's time to put these concepts into action. Here are a few exercises to help you shift your mindset and unlock your full potential. 1. Set stretch goals. Stretch goals are those that challenge you but are still within reach. Rather than setting easy, achievable goals, push yourself to aim higher. These goals should require you to stretch beyond your current abilities, helping you grow as you work toward them. 2. Seek challenges. Actively look for opportunities that push you outside of your comfort zone. Take on tasks or projects that require you to learn new skills or confront your fears. By seeking out challenges, you train your brain to see obstacles as opportunities for growth. 3. Reflect on your progress. Regularly reflect on your journey. Take note of how far you've come, even if it's just small wins. This helps you stay motivated and reminds you that transformation is a process, not an event. 4. Practice self-compassion. When things don't go as planned, be kind to yourself. A growth mindset doesn't mean you won't face setbacks. It means you understand that setbacks are part of the process. Treat yourself with compassion and use those moments to learn and adapt. Cultivating a growth mindset is one of the most powerful tools you have for unlocking your unlimited potential. It allows you to embrace challenges, learn from failure, and take risks that lead to growth. As you continue your journey of personal transformation, remember that the way you think determines the way you live. By shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, you open yourself up to endless possibilities and opportunities for success. Transformation is not just about what you do, it's about how you think. Your mindset is the key that unlocks your true potential. So, start today by challenging your limiting beliefs, embracing new opportunities, and adopting a mindset that fosters growth. The new you is waiting. It's time to unlock your unlimited potential. Chapter 7. Strengthening relationships, building a support system for success. Personal transformation isn't something we do in isolation. To truly rebuild yourself and step into the person you were meant to be, you must surround yourself with the right people. The relationships you nurture, whether with friends, family, mentors, or colleagues, play a crucial role in supporting your growth and keeping you on track. They can uplift you, inspire you, and help hold you accountable as you work toward your goals. The importance of relationships. People often underestimate the power of relationships in shaping their lives. In fact, the company you keep directly influences your mindset, your ambitions, and your actions. Having a support system is not just about having people around to share the good times with, it's about creating connections that challenge you, guide you, and inspire you to be better. Strong relationships can provide a safety net during difficult times, offering encouragement when you doubt yourself and celebrating your successes when you reach milestones. The key to a thriving support system is to consciously curate the relationships that empower your growth. Positive, growth-oriented people bring fresh perspectives, feedback, and motivation that keep you moving forward. Conversely, toxic relationships, those that drain your energy or feed into negative behaviors, can hold you back from achieving your fullest potential. Evaluating your current relationships. The first step in strengthening your relationships is to evaluate the ones you currently have. Take an honest look at the people in your life and assess their impact on your journey of transformation. Consider these questions. Do the people in my life encourage my growth or contribute to my stagnation? Are there any relationships that are draining my energy instead of uplifting me? Do the people around me challenge me to be better, or do they keep me stuck in old patterns? This process requires honesty. Sometimes, it may be necessary to distance yourself from people who no longer align with your vision. This doesn't mean severing ties with loved ones, but it does involve reassessing your time, energy, and commitment to certain relationships. Building a support network. As you reflect on your current relationships, you'll want to focus on building a stronger support network. A solid network includes mentors, peers, and like-minded individuals who provide you with wisdom, encouragement, and accountability. Mentors are invaluable, particularly those who have walked a similar path. Seek individuals who have the experience and knowledge to guide you, whether it's in your personal life or your career. Mentorship can take many forms, from informal advice to structured coaching. The key is to find people who challenge your thinking and support your ambitions. Additionally, seek out communities and groups that resonate with your goals. These may be professional groups, hobby-based circles, or online communities where you can connect with people who share your interests. Being part of a community provides a sense of belonging and gives you the opportunity to learn from others, share your experiences, and grow together. Setting boundaries. While building a support network is crucial, it's equally important to set boundaries. As you continue your transformation, you'll encounter people who may not fully understand the changes you're making. These individuals may unintentionally challenge your decisions or even try to pull you back into old habits. Setting boundaries ensures that you maintain your focus on the path you've chosen. Healthy boundaries involve clearly communicating your needs and making sure those around you respect your new values and priorities. Don't be afraid to say no to commitments that don't serve your growth or to distance yourself from people who aren't supportive. Boundaries aren't about shutting others out, they're about protecting your energy and creating space for what truly matters. Practical steps. Now that you understand the importance of relationships, here are some practical steps to help you build a strong support system. 1. Network purposefully. Attend events, workshops, and online forums related to your interests. Seek out people who inspire you, who challenge you, and who are on a similar journey of growth. 2. Find mentors. Identify people who have experience and wisdom in areas where you want to grow. Don't hesitate to reach out to them and ask for guidance or advice. 3. Join communities. Look for groups that align with your goals. Whether they are local meetups, online forums, or professional networks, these communities can provide support, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. 4. Set healthy boundaries. Be clear about your needs and priorities. Don't be afraid to say no or distance yourself from relationships that drain your energy or hinder your progress. 5. Show appreciation. Build strong relationships by showing gratitude. Regularly acknowledge those who support and encourage you. Expressing appreciation helps deepen connections and strengthens your support system. Building a support system for your personal transformation isn't about surrounding yourself with people who agree with everything you do. It's about finding those who will challenge you, motivate you, and hold you accountable. The right relationships are integral to your success, so take the time to nurture those connections and create a community that will help you thrive. Chapter 8: Creating Lasting Change, the Key to Long-Term Transformation. Transformation is not an event, it's a process. For many, the desire for change is immediate, but the challenge lies in making that change permanent. Creating lasting change requires more than simply setting goals or making a decision to improve. It's about understanding how habits form, how to sustain them, and how to maintain momentum over time. The key to long-term transformation is creating a foundation that allows you to continuously grow, evolve, and stay committed to your new path. The science of habit formation. At the core of any lasting change is the understanding of how habits are formed. Habits are automatic behaviors that stem from repeated actions. Our brains are wired to create neural pathways based on consistent experiences. The more you repeat an action, the more ingrained it becomes in your daily routine. However, this process can work for you or against you. When you engage in positive habits, your brain begins to crave that behavior. Conversely, when you repeat negative behaviors, those patterns become harder to break. The key to long-term transformation lies in replacing old, limiting habits with new, empowering ones. Understanding this scientific basis can help you be patient and strategic as you rebuild your habits for a better life. Small steps lead to big changes. Many people underestimate the power of small, incremental changes. The journey of transformation can feel overwhelming if you try to make drastic changes all at once. Instead of focusing on sweeping alterations to your life, aim for gradual, sustainable steps that move you in the right direction. Small changes, when repeated consistently, lead to massive results over time. For instance, if your goal is to get in shape, starting with a 10-minute walk each day is far more effective than committing to an intense workout routine that you may abandon after a few days. Gradually increasing the intensity and duration of your workouts will yield far better long-term results than trying to go all in too quickly. The same principle applies to other areas of life, whether you're building a new career, improving relationships, or working on personal growth. By focusing on small, manageable steps, you create a path that you can stick to without overwhelming yourself. These small actions compound over time and lead to significant, lasting transformation. Celebrating milestones. As you progress on your journey, it's important to celebrate milestones, no matter how small they may seem. Tracking your progress can serve as a powerful motivator and reminder of how far you've come. Celebrating even the tiniest achievements reinforces the idea that you are moving in the right direction. This sense of accomplishment fuels your determination and makes the journey more enjoyable. Milestones don't just have to be big accomplishments, they can be small victories that show you're making progress. Maybe you stuck to your new exercise routine for an entire week, or perhaps you had a breakthrough in a relationship. Recognizing these moments keeps you motivated and focused on the bigger picture. Celebrating progress also gives you the opportunity to reflect on your growth and reevaluate your goals. As you celebrate, think about what's working well and what needs adjustment. This reflection can help you refine your strategies and keep your transformation on track. Maintaining momentum. The hardest part of transformation often comes when the initial excitement starts to fade. In the beginning, everything feels fresh and motivating, but as time goes on, it's easy to lose sight of your goals. To maintain momentum, you need practical strategies to stay motivated and avoid burnout. One key tactic is to remind yourself of your why. Why did you want to transform in the first place? Keeping the deeper meaning behind your goals in mind helps you push through the tough days. Write down your reasons for wanting to change and revisit them regularly to reignite your passion. Another useful tip is to create routines that keep you on track. When you make positive habits a part of your daily life, they become effortless over time. Set specific times for your new habits and stick to them, even on days when motivation is low. Consistency is often the key to success, even when enthusiasm wanes. Lastly, be kind to yourself. It's normal to have setbacks and experience moments of doubt. Rather than viewing these as failures, see them as learning opportunities. Stay focused on progress, not perfection. Real-life example, a success story. Meet Sarah, a woman who embarked on a journey of personal transformation. At the age of 34, Sarah felt stuck in a dead-end job, struggling with her weight and self-esteem. She decided to take control of her life and rebuild herself, but the road wasn't easy. In the beginning, she was motivated, but soon after, the excitement started to fade. Instead of giving up, Sarah focused on taking small, sustainable steps. She started with 15-minute daily walks, gradually increasing her exercise over time. She made small changes to her diet, swapping out unhealthy snacks for nourishing alternatives. She didn't aim for perfection but for progress. Sarah also celebrated every milestone, from the first time she completed a 30-minute workout to achieving her goal of losing 20 pounds. Today, Sarah has not only transformed her physical appearance but also her mindset. She built a career she loves, improved her relationships, and feels more confident than ever. The key to Sarah's success was maintaining momentum through small, consistent actions, celebrating her victories, and staying committed to her long-term vision. Creating lasting change isn't about quick fixes, it's about developing new habits, celebrating progress, and maintaining momentum over the long haul. With small, incremental steps and a commitment to your goals, you can achieve the transformation you desire. Remember, the process is just as important as the outcome, and by building a foundation of lasting change, you're setting yourself up for success, not just today, but for the rest of your life. Chapter 9: Becoming the best version of yourself, living your new life. The ultimate goal of personal transformation is not just change for the sake of change, but growth that aligns with your true self and brings you closer to your fullest potential. Once you've taken the necessary steps to rebuild your life, the real work begins, stepping into the person you were always meant to be. This chapter is about embracing who you are at your core and living a life that reflects that authenticity. It's about living from a place of purpose, alignment, and unwavering confidence. The best version of yourself is within reach, and it's waiting for you to show up fully. Stepping into your full potential. Living in alignment with your values and vision means fully embracing your unique potential. Your potential is not limited by your past, your circumstances, or your doubts. It is shaped by your beliefs, your courage, and your willingness to grow. To live your fullest potential, you must first know what that potential looks like. This involves tapping into the core of your desires and dreams, recognizing what you are truly capable of, and stepping out of the comfort zone that has kept you stuck in place for too long. The journey of personal transformation isn't about perfection, but about progression, becoming more of who you truly are each day. Living in alignment with your values means taking actions that are congruent with your beliefs. It means pursuing your goals and dreams from a place of inner peace, rather than external validation. This alignment will bring a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that you've likely never experienced before. When you step into your potential, you unlock a life filled with purpose and joy. Embracing your purpose. Your purpose is the driving force behind your life. It's the reason you get out of bed in the morning, the passion that fuels your actions, and the impact you want to make in the world. Everyone has a unique purpose, and while it may take time to fully uncover, the journey itself is part of your personal transformation. Embracing your purpose involves discovering what truly excites and energizes you. It's about recognizing where your talents and passions intersect with the needs of the world. Once you have clarity on your purpose, it becomes easier to make decisions and prioritize your actions. It's no longer about filling your time with endless tasks and distractions, but about focusing on what truly matters. When you live with purpose, your life takes on a deeper meaning. Every action, every relationship, every opportunity becomes a chance to live in alignment with your true calling. Living authentically. Living authentically means showing up as the true, unfiltered version of yourself. It's about shedding the masks and the personas you've worn to fit in or to please others. Authenticity is the freedom to express your true self without fear of judgment or rejection. The process of living authentically begins with self-acceptance. You must embrace all parts of yourself, your strengths, your flaws, your quirks, and your dreams. When you accept who you are, you give yourself the permission to stop pretending and to start living with intention. Living authentically also means being vulnerable. It requires you to embrace discomfort and allow yourself to be seen by others in a real, raw, and transparent way. Authenticity isn't always easy. It may require you to let go of old patterns and relationships that no longer serve you. But the reward is profound, true happiness and fulfillment that come from living your life with integrity and purpose. Sustaining transformation. Transformation is not a one-time event. It is a lifelong process. Once you've undergone a significant personal change, the challenge becomes sustaining that transformation and continuing to grow. The journey doesn't stop once you've reached a goal or attained a level of success. It's about continuing to evolve, to learn, and to adapt. Sustaining transformation involves regular reflection and self-assessment. It means checking in with yourself and ensuring that you're still on track, that you're still living in alignment with your values, and that you're still moving toward your vision. This constant process of self-awareness and growth will keep your transformation alive. It's important to remember that transformation is not about a destination. It's about the journey. So, while you might celebrate milestones and successes, never stop evolving. Keep seeking new opportunities to learn, grow, and become the person you were always meant to be. Practical steps. To live authentically and sustain your transformation, there are several practical steps you can take. 1. Daily reflection. Make time each day to reflect on your goals, actions, and the progress you've made. This helps you stay on course and continually assess your growth. 2. Mindset shifts. Focus on adopting a growth mindset. See challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Shift your thinking from "I can't" to "How can I?" 3. Set intentions. Start your day with clear intentions. What do you want to accomplish? How will you show up today as your authentic self? 4. Surround yourself with positivity, whether it's people, environments, or content. Make sure you're consuming and surrounding yourself with things that align with your new vision and purpose. 5. Embrace change. Transformation is ongoing. Don't be afraid to change, even if it means stepping into the unknown. Growth often requires leaving behind the familiar. 6. Celebrate your wins. Regularly acknowledge and celebrate how far you've come. This will reinforce your motivation and inspire you to keep pushing forward. The best version of yourself is not something you attain and leave behind. It is an ongoing journey of becoming. As you continue to grow, evolve, and live authentically, you will unlock more layers of your potential and discover new depths of fulfillment. By stepping into your full potential, embracing your purpose, and living authentically, you will not only transform yourself, but you'll also inspire others to do the same. Remember, transformation isn't just about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you truly are and living that truth every single day. The blueprint for a new you is not a destination. It's a way of life, a commitment to continual growth, and a pledge to live a life that reflects your truest, most authentic self. The journey may be long, but the rewards are immeasurable. Live boldly, live authentically, and continue becoming the best version of yourself. Your transformation starts now. Conclusion: your new blueprint, the journey has just begun. As we close the pages of this book, remember that the transformation you've started is not a one-time event, but the beginning of a lifelong journey. In these chapters, we've mapped out the essential steps for rebuilding yourself, from clarifying your vision to breaking old habits, aligning your mind, body, and soul, and developing resilience. We've explored how to strengthen relationships, create lasting change, and live as your most authentic self. Each chapter has provided tools, strategies, and insights to help you move toward the life you desire, step by step. But the real magic of transformation doesn't lie in the knowledge itself, it's in the application. The process of rebuilding yourself requires action, and it starts with you. You are the creator of your own destiny. Every decision, every thought, and every action you take from here forward shapes the new version of you. The journey may not always be smooth, and challenges will arise, but remember that you have the tools, the mindset, and the strength to navigate whatever comes your way. Embrace this transformation with confidence and joy. Trust in your ability to change, grow, and evolve. Know that as you continue to implement these principles, you will uncover even more layers of your potential and experience a deeper sense of fulfillment. There is no limit to how much you can transform, and no finish line to cross. You are always evolving, always becoming the best version of yourself. The first step toward your new life begins now. Take a moment, breathe, and commit to this journey of growth. The work ahead may not always be easy, but it will be worth every ounce of effort you put into it. Every day is an opportunity to move closer to your goals, to break through old patterns, and to create the life you've always dreamed of. Remember, transformation is not a destination, it is a way of being. Keep growing, keep evolving, and keep rebuilding yourself. Your new blueprint is already in your hands. The life you envision is waiting for you. Now, go out and make it real. Your journey has just begun. Thank you for listening to this audiobook. If you like this book, please share and subscribe to this channel for getting more exciting audiobooks on this channel.